the Frimpong stuff, which obviously kicked off.
Nice note.
Last week. And bear in mind, though, the transfer window hasn't even actually opened yet. But Richard Hughes has been doing some work for once, finally. So we're going to see some excellent additions to this Liverpool squad. So the Frimpong stuff, he had his first part of his medical yesterday.
Yeah. Before
we get on to the Kerkez stuff, this Frimpong news, very promising.
Yeah, this is his second day of his medical. If he passes today, that's it, he's our player. I think they're probably going to announce 2 signings on the end of the season with the parade. I think it'll be like an uplifting type of thing. Like, Trent's going, but don't worry, we've got 2 brand new fullbacks that are going to be the next revelation for Liverpool.
And do you think they're speeding this up and they're doing it because of the Trent news, because that was announced a few weeks ago, or is this just, was this going to happen anyway, or is it, a real like a mood booster? I think fans.
The Kerkez one that we pretty know is inbound. Like, I know Frimpong is nailed on now. He's going to be our player. Kerkez is not nailed on, but we pretty are certain.
Yeah.
I think he was going to happen. Yeah, and I think that was going to happen regardless. But then I think we've sort of had Frimpong in the back burner, being like, talk to him probably halfway through the season, said, just in case, would you be game? We've seen all them memes of him doing Scouse accents and all that. So I do think there's a bit of both. Liverpool always get the business done early. We know this, lad. We always do it. And we actually want to have a nice parade, and we want to create some nice a nice environment for us. So I do think 2 brand new signings, one that's going to replace the player that's leaving, is a great way to uplift the players' moods. But there's no doubt about it, they'll be thinking about that, definitely.
What squad number do you think Frimpong takes?
I don't know.
30?
What's he in now? Is that what he is? Yeah, just take 30, lad. I have no problem with that. I like
if he took 66.
Oh, you can't do that, lad. It'd put too much pressure on his back, to be quite honest with you. It would.
30's it's a weird number, isn't it, 30? Because
so 66, lad.
I think like Messi's first number was 30, and then I think he wore number 30 at PSG, I think, as well.
He did, yeah, for the new L boys or whatever.
Number, isn't it, 30? But that's what he was wearing at Leverkusen, and he's going to bring speed, aggression, probably a lot more offensive than a Conor Bradley. But this season we've had 2 great players at right back. And going into next season, we'll have that as well. But one of them won't be Trent. So
it'll be very different.
I'm happy and I'm grateful actually that the board have moved this quickly. And what does this do? What message does this send out? The early business that Liverpool are up to here to the rest of the league.
Acting like a big club, aren't we? That's what we're doing. We're going out, getting our targets, settling them, and getting it done. I like it, lad. I think when you look at players like Frimpong, there's a lot of question marks as to on the pitch why he's coming to Liverpool. Off the pitch, everything makes sense. Everything does, lad. He's got the Dutch brotherhood with Virgil, Gravenberch, Arne Slot's his manager. Makes a load of sense.
Gakpo.
On the pitch, yeah, Gakpo. On the pitch, not quite the profile I was expecting us to buy in any way, shape or form. So I am a little bit surprised that we bought him, but he's a big player. He's massive. So you asked me the question, what does this say? Shows that we're ready to do business, mate, and we're ready to rebuild. It's exciting, to be quite honest with you, because this is not, as I said, it's not the profile I expected. So then what am I expecting now next season? What should I look forward to? Is it going to be 5 at the back? Is it going to play 3 at the back? Like, how is this actually going to work? And it's scary but exciting as well. So I think it says a big thing about us, lad. It says we're ready to go. Genuinely.
Ready to retain the Premier League.
Yeah.
Or we want to retain the Premier League. So that's the right side sorted. Kerkez has been flirting with Dominic on the old Instagram, liking comments and liking pictures. That if I was a Bournemouth fan, to be fair, I'd be like, come on, you're still our player. It's a bit presumptuous. But it looks like we're going to be bringing Kerkez in as well. The news broke this morning that Liverpool are in advanced talks with the player. Yeah. I'm going to just read a couple of bits on it now. Pletigol says Liverpool are determined to bring Milos Kerkez in as their new left back. If a deal for him doesn't go through, Hato is another name on the list. Obviously, he can play centre-back as well. But it was Nicolo Schiro who said, positive talks between Kerkez's agent, Fali Ramadani, and Liverpool in the last days. The left fullback has given his availability to join Liverpool. They're readying a contract until 2030.
Yep.
Little 5-year deal. LFC are now working to try and reach an agreement with Bournemouth, who ask for 45 to 50 mil.
Sound. No problem.
Yeah.
Get 2 players there, 2 fullbacks for 80 mil. That's pretty sound. 70, 80 million. Great. That's good business in the modern day football. 2 players of that calibre. Fantastic. And I think when we're looking at Kerkez, he pretty much is a direct replacement for Robbo, like, in every way that he plays. And I would say by the looks of him, he looks like he's even got a bit of a better shot than Robbo.
Oh, yeah.
We know Robbo's
you saw his
excellent at
goal
everything.
at Newcastle away, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Took
And
his top
the link
off.
up playing that he did before as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's got that energy. And I just think he is the perfect left-back signing for Liverpool. 2 full-backs now that will be bombing up and down. He's quite a similar profile to Conor Bradley. I think he's got a mixture of the good defensive side of his game. He's able to get up to the top of the pitch, and he's got a good little offensive side of his game as well. I like him a lot. I think that's the most complete left-back we could have got. I like Hato. I've not really watched as much as him because he's not in the Prem. But I would prefer Kerkez. He's there, he's done it. He's played for a smaller team. He knows what it's like to play against City, Liverpool, Arsenal. He's done it. He's beat Arsenal. Like,
beat Arsenal twice.
Yeah, genuinely.
Well, no, I think they got a draw the second game.
I
Didn't they?
like his energy.
He's beat City as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I remember watching him. What game is it? I think I was at Brentford away this season when Nunes scored 2. And in the concourse, that Newcastle Bournemouth game was on. And I went, Jesus, they're beating Newcastle 4-1. They won that game. And Kerkez scored that goal, whips his top off. I was thinking, who is this guy?
It's in January, this.
Yeah, it was in January. So I'm very keen to see both of them and how they slot in. Pardon the pun. And that probably now means that Tsimikas is on his way as well.
Which is okay, lad.
5 years
he's been
of service.
A great servant for us, lad.
Yeah.
Love Simi, lad.
I love Simi as well.
I've got a
Not got
question
a
for you,
bad
though.
word to say about him.
How do you think we're going to play next season when you're looking at these 2 new signings? Because honestly, this is what I can't put my finger on, mate. This is the exciting, scary part.
It's a Dutch revolution. We'll
Yeah.
find out. But I do think the hamstrings of Virgil and Ibu are going to be like, lads, do you just want to tuck in a little
what's
bit more?"
going on, brother?
But listen, it's all part of the plan. It seems like we've got a man. When, in most recent years, have we done business like this before the window's even started? I mean, I've seen rival fans tweeting, including Flex this morning, saying, right, Liverpool mean business. They're looking to retain the title. War chest is ready. You know, we've obviously got a lot of money for winning the Premier League, and we didn't go big last year at all. We only signed Chiesa, so it's almost like we almost got away with winning the league this year based on the fact that we didn't really go big in the league last year. And now we have won it. We're like, right, now we can spend a few quid. So how impressed are you? And will you give credit to Richard Hughes for almost locking down 2 right backs and left backs that could actually be our full backs for the next 5 to 10 years?
I'm impressed that he's been able to lock down 2 fullbacks for a cheap price. I'm not impressed in the sense of they're coming to Liverpool because we've just won the league and we're one of the best teams in the world, mate. I'm not saying that because I support Liverpool. It's the reality. We are a better team than Bournemouth. We are a better team than Leverkusen. So the next step is naturally to come to the Premier League, mate. And that's what Frimpong's doing. The next step is to go to a bigger team in the Premier League. That's what Kerkez is doing. Richard Hughes, you have a massive club that has got a massive amount of pull in certain areas, definitely with the younger players. You should be doing this, in my opinion, genuinely. But I'm grateful, definitely, because the best left-back in the league this season has been Kerkez, and he's coming to Liverpool. Fantastic. We've got a big gap there. You've identified it. Wonderful. I just keep going back to, though, how are we going to play next season? I just feel like they've got something in their mind that we're not aware of right now. Frimpong is the reason why we're asking this. If you just bought Kerkez, you go, oh, we're going to play the same football. Now, what are we going to do? Because actually, Frimpong could probably play where Salah plays. He could come on as a substitute for either Conor Bradley or Mo Salah.
And that's a great option to have off the
Is that what he's going to do,
isn't it?
though? Or is he going to, again, is he going to go play 3 at the back? I don't know.